we had a bad possession last week, but overall we played better defense. And so, it was great getting Seth back. And the number one issue at linebacker the first couple of weeks was just our depth or lack thereof. We were really thin, having guys out. So to add another quality player into the mix, at least it gives us a little bit of chance to rotate players. And, Jack Campbell just got cleared Sunday, so he's hardly in condition to go out and play 60 snaps, 70 snaps. I mean, he might be able to do it Friday, and then, we may lose him for the rest of the year, so that doesn't make sense. We'll rotate him in, but he's a really good football player, and, we have total confidence he'll do a good job when he's in there. But I think, what we'll do is rotate and split the reps and, try to keep our guys fresh, and they're going to need to be fresh because they're up against a big challenge this week for sure. Yes, I think Duran was hoping to get more playing time, and he feels like he's a really good returner, and he's got the potential to be one. We're just a little bit full right now with Smith, Marset, and Charlie back there. I think, we just felt like those are our two best guys. And Duran's a good defensive back too. He had a good future there, but we've got a few other guys that are ahead of him right now. So not always, but most times transfers, a lot of times it looks, it's based on what they see in front of them and what they think the path to the field is. I don't want to speak for them, but that seems to be a common theme. I'm going over 22 years there now. And yeah, we have had time. I visited with Duran on Sunday, I guess it would have been. I think it was Sunday or Monday. I think it was Sunday. And, had a short conversation with him as I did with the other guys, and they'll have more on campus with other folks too. But, just wish him well. My biggest question for anybody that's going to leave the program is, have you really thought about it? Who have you visited with, that type of thing? You don't want them to make an emotional decision. And, you hope they're going to stay because they can't graduate and they can't have a great career here if they're not here. But if their heart's not in it, it just, it doesn't make sense to stay either. So I understand that side of the coin as well. Just about the spike on campus. And, so I hit that immediately the next morning with our guys. We don't talk about it every day, but just about every day. I just keep mentioning to them that, it's very real. If you're paying attention at all nationally, and there's more news, the last 24 hours nationally about college football teams and pro teams and high school teams. I mean, it's everywhere. So, the message is now until January, we all just have to be as vigilant as possible and, do all we can. But all that being said, there's no guarantees, but at least I think, my sense is, and I can't prove this or document, our contributions have been very minimal, and I'm really happy to say it. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx us. But I think a big part of it, especially for college students, is to, they really have to kind of live like hermits. They're online with their classes, and I don't know how they feel, but I know how I feel. The safest part of my day is being in this building because we're testing daily. So at least if something is an issue, then we get it detected, and at least you feel like, you're in a place where it's pretty safe. So I'm guessing they're probably living like a lot of us. We come from home to here and then go home, and that's kind of what we do. And I think that's my sense of our players right now too. I will share this with you. When the season got dropped on 8/11, our guard was dropped. I can tell you that, and our numbers did go up. We added to the statistics. So there's a direct correlation, in my opinion. That's unscientific. You can look at me. I'm not a scientist, but there's a direct correlation to just how careful you are and just how mindful you are. And basically for our guys, my message is, we all said we wanted to play, and we do want to play. So what are we doing to help it? And let's understand there's nothing guaranteed, but at least let's try to do our part so we can all continue forward together, as a team. And, January is January, we'll worry about it then. Maybe we'll have a vaccine, who knows. But our mindset right now is really on this next 6 weeks plus.